It cut out for a sec. I think the system like didn't pick up some of your screen.
I'm in the system. I'm in the system. The system.
The system.
The system. I'm in the system.
Are you high? Don't lie to me.
No, that was Saturday. Um,
I'll send this to your
okay.
employee.
So, what does my employer give a fuck what I do outside of work? They shouldn't care. Shouldn't, I guess. No, so I got together with a couple of friends on Saturday and we saw the movie Bardo. I don't know if you've heard of this movie. It was in my top 10 a couple of years ago. It is a 3 hour long movie that's it's a Mexican movie and it's about magical realism. And I saw it in theaters when it first came out, and I wanted to see it again because they put it on Netflix. So I watched it with two friends that had never seen it before, and we had some beforehand.
Okay.
And let me tell you something, man. That's a great movie to see while under a very specific kind of influence. Highly recommend. Not for your first time, not for the first time that you see Bardo, but like a second time that you see Bardo. Yes, highly recommend watching it. And then,
What's spell it out for me?
Boy, Alpha, Romeo, Daniel, Ocean. I don't know.
And when did it come out?
Like 2 years ago?
Okay, so 2022. Okay.
Yeah, it's directed
Okay.
by Iñárritu, who also did Birdman and Revenant.
False Chronicles of a Handful of Truths.
Yes,
Jesus Christ, it's 3 hours long.
it's 3 hours long.
My God.
It is an incredible picture because it is extremely pretentious and it is made for me. So it's amazing how like this guy won back-to-back directing Oscars, a feat that I don't think has happened before. And then he did this movie and like nobody like cared for it. Highly recommended because people who see this movie only have two reactions. They either go, "This is amazing," or they go, "This is super pretentious." Sometimes you're feeling both at the same time. I'm of the camp that it's amazing, but yeah, highly recommend this one. But it's trippy and it's visually very, 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 very trippy.
So he won for Birdman and The Revenant? Jesus. So
Back to back.
wow, so this is the dude that got Leo his Oscar. Not even Scorsese could accomplish it. Wow.
That is correct. Yeah,
De facto, he is a better director than Scorsese now.
I like him more than Scorsese, so you know.
That's fair. Apparently, Marvel movies aren't movies.
Do you see a Marvel poster in my room?
No.
That's a lie. I have technically two Marvel things on this side. Anyway, though three. Shit. Let's talk about Helluva Boss.
Wait, real quick, before we jump in, I gotta say one thing real quick. You're wrong about In a Violent Nature. Let's talk about Helluva Boss. Chema, hit the intro.
Thank you for welcoming us into your headphones. My name is Chama.
I'm Eddie.
Reviewing Helluva Boss, parentheses, season 1, close parentheses. And this is the rollback. In hell, imps are the lowest of the low in society, but what happens when one of them starts an assassin business? This happens. Follow Blitz, the always silent, as he attempts to run a startup killing company in a very competitive market. Along with his weapons specialist Moxie, his powerhouse Millie, his receptionist Hellhound Luna, with the help of an ancient book obtained by one of the princes of hell, they manage to make their work possible, and together they attempt to survive each other while trying to keep their business afloat. Bad language warning, not meant for kids or probably some people, all demons welcome, though. So, around a month or 2 months ago, we talked about Hazbin Hotel.
Oh, no,
Which,
that was longer. That was maybe 5 months ago. Fun fact,
Jesus Christ.
Hazbin Hotel is our most viewed podcast and one of my most viewed videos. That show is what helped us to hit 200 subscribers, and now we're at 1,700.
Shout out to all you freaks. Shout out to the freaks.
Oh man, oh, and I'm scared about what those freaks are gonna do to me when I'm done talking about Helluva Boss season one.
Oh my god. Look, Helluva Boss is available on YouTube. It's not in other streaming services. This kind of came out as it's like a sister show to Hazbin Hotel. It clearly takes place in the same hell. There's some references. Sometimes characters will show up in each other. Sometimes things will reference out each other. But it's pretty much its own thing. You're not following Charlie making this hotel. You're following Blitz and his comrades into doing kind of terrible things in the name of not great people. But in my opinion, it makes such a fun show, and the animation and the style is so different from Hazbin Hotel, even though it's the same people working on it. It's the same animation house and everything. But there's something about it that I think I like the animation in this a lot more than I like the animation in Hazbin Hotel. There's so much more style in this. I think it's because it's independent and they are kind of free to get away with a lot of things, even though Hazbin Hotel got away with a lot of things.
Yeah.
But this one I really, really like. So yeah, this stars the voices of Brandon Rogers, Richard Steven Horvitz, Erica Lindbeck, and Brock Baker. Or I believe there's more people in there. Let me try again. Brandon Rogers, Richard Horvitz, Vivian Nixon, Erica Lindbeck, Bryce Pinkham, and Alex Brightman. So those are the main characters who play Blitz, Moxie, Millie, Luna, Stolas, Fizz, and other Fizz. So, what do you think about Helluva Boss? How do you feel it compared to Hazbin Hotel? And how do you feel about it in like by itself?
Okay.
Only season one. Only season one.
Only season one. I haven't seen season two. So
Okay.
any of my complaints that I'm about to have, folks, might be addressed very, 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 very soon. Make that clear. We will do a follow-up podcast in December when season two finishes.
Okay.
That's it. I didn't love it. I liked it,
Okay.
but I didn't love it.
Because you love Hazbin Hotel.
I fucking love that. I will go to bat for Hazbin Hotel. I have genuinely recommended it so much to friends that I'm pretty sure I am qualified to say I am part of the Hazbin Hotel fandom now. Not as hardcore as like AEW or DC, but definitely in the realm where I'm actually shopping around to buy a Blitzo shirt and an Alistar shirt for working out. Like that's how much I like the show. I'm like, I'm gonna cut the sleeves off and I'm gonna work out in it. That's how much I like it. So I like the show, but I don't love it. And I think I know why. And
Okay.
it's not a fair comparison, it's just a matter of taste. I like shows that have an overarching story, right? For to some degree. Like there's a goal, there's a very clear goal, right? Hazbin Hotel, from the beginning, the goal is clear. Help people recoup and deal with hell, deal with heaven, deal with Adam, like very clear. There's no overarching villain in this show, I would say. Maybe in season two that changes, but to me, it's more about character interactions and what they're doing versus like there being an overarching villain. Like even in the Bear, like there's no bad guy, but in the Bear in the first season, and I'm halfway through season two, it's very clear that the goal is rehab the restaurant. Whereas in Hell of a Boss, it's like fuck bitches and get money, maybe.
Yeah, it's a slice of life. I mean, a slice of hell life, but
Which is crazy
yeah.
because normally I love that, but for some reason it didn't click with me. Maybe it's unfair. This might be my fault. Maybe the problem is I was expecting another Hazbin Hotel, but instead I got a Helluva Boss. And again, I don't want to rag on the show, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I know enough to know it's not bad, but I don't love it. The music actually might be the weakest point of the show for me, technically. For me. Like to me, the musicals in Hazbin Hotel, I had on loop. I legit listened to some of that at the gym. I never did that. I haven't done that with any of the Hell of a Boss songs, and I don't think I ever will.
Yeah, I think I mean it's so unfair to compare them.
That's the problem, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm admitting. Like, look, I don't love the show, but I know why I don't, and I admit that that's not fair. If I'm gonna judge the show on its own accord, I still don't like the fact that it feels aimless. Like again, I like shows where we have an overarching story.
Yeah.
It's slice of life. It's not terrible. It's just not my cup of tea. Does that make
It's
sense?
interesting because I felt like while watching the episodes, I could very aimlessly like be watching them and like be able to like stop them at any point and be like, okay, I'm done for right now. Like I can come back to it later more easily than when I was watching Hazbin Hotel. Because I watched Hazbin with Jess and we like binged it on like 2 or 3 sessions. Like we finished it pretty fast. And we were always like, what's next? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And yeah, that structure really helps. And in this one, it was easy to just like, oh, watch an episode a day and like it's fine. Like I'm not like doing everything. But I really like how the first season ended because they felt like the characters, at least Blitz, had evolved a little bit. Or like we got to know a little bit more of him. Because
Yeah.
that last episode, I mean, we'll talk about the last episode, but I really like where that led the characters, like where we left them, because it kind of brought everything that we had known about them together all the way to that point. Like how he's always like trying to third wheel Million Moxie, and it's like okay, kind of makes sense. He's super fucking lonely.
Yeah.
Um, which let's talk about the characters because I think like in a show that's all about the characters, I think if we don't like the characters, show is no show. So start with Blitz, voiced by Brandon Rogers. I freaking love Blitz. I think
He might be
he's
the
a
best character.
great
Oh,
he might be the best character in the show. He has like you remember when we talked about Hasbin and like I had that complaint of like, maybe I'm getting older, but like the excessive cursing is getting to me.
yeah.
Didn't feel it here. Didn't feel it felt so natural to him, even though he like I've watched so I watched the show and then I watched like compilations of just him, like his scenes. There's literally not a single scene where he's not cursing.
Yeah. Oh, fuck
Like,
no.
yeah, like it's so over, but like his voice is so funny and just the way that he just expressed himself and like he's great. And I like his character. I like what he's doing. I like his relationship to the other characters. And I like how at the end of the first season, we kind of see this sadness to him. Like how he puts up those barriers and how a character like Stolas, who is very clearly trying to take advantage of him, still manages to come out sympathetic when like he gets chewed out by him. It's really interesting how they did that.
Is it just me? So Blitz, yeah, Blitz might be the best character in the show. Fucking hilarious. I lost my shit. I was watching the show. I saw the whole season twice. Like I wanted to make sure, hey, am I wrong in being like this show's okay but not great? But still, that scene in episode 6 where they're being interrogated and he says, "Oh, you're
Oh
stupid.
yeah.
That's fine. Daddy likes him dumb." Fucking, I laughed so hard I woke up my dogs. They were like, "What the fuck's that?" And that was me laughing. Also somewhat intimidating because at one point during that firefight, he says, "Who wants to spend quality time with Daddy?"
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's one way to fucking like, let's go, let's fight. Oh, but I really do like Blitz. I think of the whole series, episode 1 might, for good or bad, be the strongest episode. Episode 1 is the pilot, but it sets up your premise so perfectly in the first minute of like, oh hey, this teacher went and killed her husband and the woman he was having an affair with, but she lived, and then the saturation of you're such a hero, you're a hero, your mom's a hero. Like it sets the tone so perfectly. When Moxley says, "Are we really going to ruin a family?" No, we're going to kill. No, are we really going to kill a family? No, we're going to kill the mom. We're going to ruin a family. Like, fuck that comedy. If I had more comedy like that and less music, I think I would love this show more.
I like in the third episode when they're fighting with the character Verosica for a parking space.
Yeah.
And I like that he goes, no, you are not parking here for a fucking week. And then she goes like, oh, are you mad? Are you gonna run off? You're gonna leave someone else to pay for the hotel room, steal their car, and he goes like, run 3 rings to Ratha and max my credit cards on my shitty horse riding lessons. God damn it, whore, you will not let that go.
Oh, but there's also a funny joke where he's like, I'm gonna call HR, and then they all start laughing together.
Yeah, I'm gonna call HR.
Yeah,
Uh,
laugh.
no, but like I like how he has like those really dark moments. Like he'll say something and then he'll go into like a very low voice. Like there's an episode that's I'm sitting the first episode when he goes like Moxie apologizes to him and he goes like apology accepted. But if you ever pull a stunt like that again, I will fuck you and your wife. Like he just like he goes into such crazy moments and God, I love Blitz. Like it's so fucking funny. Um, but yeah, he's great. Moxie and Millie, who I think should like be talked about together. I love these two. Like I love them together. I love couples that are like this, where like one of them is like clearly insane and the other one is just like
I'm
in
here for the
awe
ride.
of it. What's up?
Like one's insane, the other one's like, I'm here for the ride.
Yeah, like they're just but they're in awe of it.
Yeah.
And I like how they're like in hell and like they find ways to like have fun together. The episode where they go and visit her family, I think is a true highlight.
Man, when he's like, oh, I'll kill the pig, and Blitz is like, don't worry. I love how supportive Blitz is, which is weird because he's such a dick, but he has your back when it matters. He's like, all right, Moxie, you got this. All right, all that's here, all right, everyone that respects you, loves you, and your credibility in front of the in-laws, you got this. Like,
He's a good
thank
boss.
you.
Wait, he's a horrible guy, but he's a good boss. Like, what can I?
He's a good friend, I would say. Like he has his back. Even when God, who was Norman Reedus's character? I can't remember. Is it Stoltz? No. No, sorry, Stryker. When Stryker is about to kill Mox, Blitz is the one that saves him. Like, hey, get the fuck off him. He has your back when it counts. And I think the reason why Blitz is so loyal is because he knows what it's like to be hurt and betrayed. Again, I haven't seen season two, but I'm pretty sure that comes from a place of like, I know what it's like to be hurt. So I'm not gonna let anyone hurt people I care about, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
We didn't. I feel like how do I say this? I didn't rewatching it like after seeing the end. A lot of Bledsoe's like uh mannerisms and like characteristics felt more complete. Like you could see why he is the way that he is. So I like that. I think this show, and now I understand why people love it and how it survived, not just because there's very few episodes, but also because it has a lot of rewatch value.
mhm.
Yeah.
um, I remember there was a part during the episode six. Episode one is probably the best episode. Episode six might be the second best. That's the part. That's the one where it has the best action sequence of the whole show. I'll fight anyone on that with them killing all the guards.
Yeah.
But there's the part where Moxie and Blitz are under the truth serum, under the gas, and Moxie's having his weird, trippy Disney Phantom of the Opera,
Yeah.
but Mox is just like this ugly, ravenous, self-deprecating hatred where no one, I think I can relate to Blitz in this one. No one can hurt me more than I can hurt myself,
Yeah.
right? Like no one is meaner to me than I am to myself. So for Blitz to be left in his mind and like just go at himself makes complete and utter unfortunate sense. Especially the part where he's like leaving behind the pain to some degree and crawling towards Stolas, but at the same time you see the chains and it's like I'm not sure which way it goes. If he's scared to let Stolas in because he doesn't want to get hurt, but also to let someone in is to give them the power to hurt you and destroy you. If I let you in, it means you can hurt me, and that's hard to do. It's hard to let someone in that I know can hurt me. Plus, and you said it yourself, they have this really weird relationship where Stolas is taking advantage and Blitz is cool with it, but it's a like questionable if it's consensual or if it's just it's a really unhealthy relationship that maybe gets healthy because I think in episode 7 is when they go out to eat and Solas wants a relationship. Like he says, you can come in, we can watch TV and just cuddle.
Yeah.
Which I think Blitz, if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. Maybe he just thinks he's not good enough. He's not worthy of love. We're gonna
Yeah,
find
I
out his
think
backstory.
yeah, I think definitely there's like a connection in there. It makes sense why he adopted Luna as well. Like he also wanted that like companionship, like in some way. You reminded me
You
of
have
a
a dog.
quote. Yeah, you reminded me of a quote. There's this book that I read last year called "Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow," and I'm gonna read you a quote from it. I just pulled here. Um, because they're talking about like relationships and like letting people in, and like the quote goes, to allow yourself to play with another person is no small risk. It means allowing yourself to be open, to be exposed, to be hurt. It is the human equivalent of a dog rolling on its back. I know you won't hurt me even though you can. It is a dog putting his mouth around your hand and never biting down. To play requires trust, to play requires love. And I think that is a big epitome for Blitzo the character and why he surrounds himself with people that somehow have the thing that he wants. Like I think he wants what Millie and Moxie have, but also like in a relationship standpoint, he wants the friendship, and I think he also wants to be a father figure, which leads us to the character Luna, played by one of my absolute favorite voice actresses ever, Erica Lindbeck. I am a huge fan of this voice actress to the point where every time I'm watching an anime or I'm playing a game, I can always tell when it's her. Um, I'm just a big fan. Like I have this game that I play with some friends where we're watching something or we're about to watch something and they go like, but it's Lindbeck in this. I'm like, hell yeah, Lindbeck is in this. So so this has been like an ongoing thing because like I've seen her because like ever since I played Persona 5, she played one of the main characters from Persona 5. I've kind of heard her in like everything, and she's been in Demon Slayer, she's been in Blue Period, she's been in fucking she was just in the new season of My Hero Academia. Like she's been in a ton of things, and it's just really cool. I was playing. I started playing Hi-Fi Rush. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this game?
No.
Yeah, it's just super cool game. It's tied to rhythm, so like you have to play in tune with the song that's playing. It's kind of like it's kind of like a fighting game, but it's also like a rhythm game. And like the main girl starts to talk, and I go like, "That's Lindbeck. That's her right there." But yeah, she plays Luna in a completely different character from everything else that I've seen her in. Because this character is super brash, super loud. She plays like this very like kind of stereotypical like emo goth character, but she also has some pretty cool lines. Which much like Blitzo, she ain't afraid to curse, and it's pretty funny on that. Like there's an episode where I think it's episode 4 where they go um like it's the Hellquake episode, and this guy like comes in and Luna just yells like, "Stop getting hysterical, fatty!" And it's like, why would she call Moxie fatty? Like it's so mean. And but it's so funny, man. And like she's super good in this.
You know, okay, fuck. I don't want to be mean. I didn't get you. Oh, that explains why I don't love the episode. So I like shows where I can see myself in at least one of the characters, and I don't see myself in Blitz. He's fucking cool, but I don't see myself in him. I don't see myself at all in Moxie. I don't see myself in Millie, and I don't see myself in Luna. Oh, I wonder if that's why this show isn't like a home run for me. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just like trying to understand why don't I like this show? Because it looks good. People love it. People rave about it. So why don't I love it?
Hmm.
Huh.
It's,
Okay, that explains a bit.
who did you see yourself as in Hazbin Hotel then?
I guess I found Charlie relatable because she has this unrealistic goal of like saving these souls and like giving them a chance. She has like she has zero support that it is feasible, that it's doable. Hey, you're wasting your time. It is impossible. Everything's impossible until someone does it.
Yeah,
So I can cheer for Charlie behind the scenes. Also, the music is fucking great in that show. But
music
I
is
can
fucking
cheer
great.
for
Yeah,
Charlie because she's trying to do the impossible. So
all
I
right.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
this show is still solid. Do you want to talk about the controversy of episode 8? Or do you know about that or no?
Controversial episode. What was episode 8? Was it the Queen Bee episode? Like the extra episode that
The Kesha slash not Kesha episode.
I mean, what was controversial about it? I didn't
So
I remember like I finished the previous one and I thought like, well, that was it. And then the next episode started and I was like, okay, that's all right.
so
Sure.
what
It's a Luna episode. Like what's wrong with it?
no, so no, nothing with Luna. So what happened was the show was tied up in legal problems for over a year. That's why episode 7 is called the finale. But then episode 8 came out and they both kind of end with the same thing of Blitz being sad, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is Kesha voice was initially supposed to voice the Queen Bee and sing that song Cotton Candy, right?
Yeah.
But at the time, she was in that defamation lawsuit with that guy that she said assaulted her, which tied
Oh,
up anything that she
the
wrote.
Dr. Luke. Yeah.
Yes. Which tied up anything that she recorded. So they re-recorded it with someone else that sounded very similar to Kesha to try and get around it. But then they ran into more issues because then it became a copyright thing because Kesha wanted credit for writing the song. So it became this huge legal mess. And they all assumed Helluva Boss assumed that the legal issues for Kesha would not last, 2 years. She thought,
Yeah.
oh, okay, it'll be quick. So we'll release the episode as soon as it's done. But a month goes by, then 6 months, then a year, then 2 years. Then finally they could release the episode. But again, they had the caveats of not mentioning Kesha, not using her music, but still giving her producer credit.
Okay.
It was just a bunch of legal issues. So that's why, if you look at the dates of release, that's why there's such a big time delay between episode 7 and episode 8.
This is Dr. Luke's fault.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck Dr. Luke.
Fuck them.
And
You can, folks, ladies and gentlemen, you can put this on record. Eddie said, fuck them.
I said it first.
That Chema, yeah. So if you're gonna sue us, you sue Chema first and then me.
The fuck is he gonna do? Like,
He's gonna
what is he
take,
gonna do?
he's
What's he
gonna
gonna do?
take,
Fucking prove me right?
he's gonna take your ukulele.
I have 3.
I'll take all 3.
I have.
It's international law. You'll be fine.
The fuck he doesn't even know me. Chema's not even my fucking legal name. Like fuck you. Like it's like what is he gonna do? Really? Like what is he gonna do? Fuck you, Dr. Luke. Like
Not a fucking
like what? Like what? Do you try and cease on the like that record? Oh, what? You don't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'm not get back to that for the record. No. Stop.
was that Houdini?
No. What the fuck is Houdini?
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it.
The Dua Lipa song?
No, the Eminem song.
No. Oh, no. Man. No. Like, no. It's all about Kendrick, man. Like, it's.
Who?
You haven't been following the Kendrick Drake beef?
Oh no, but I thought it was over. I thought Kendrick already knocked his ass out.
Oh, yeah, he did. But that's from the first song from Euphoria.
Oh, okay. I was like,
When he goes like,
ugh.
transition season, like that record? Oh, what? You don't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that. Anyway, this is how good Kendrick is. Like he was supposed to play the biggest festival here in Monterrey, and then he canceled at least an hour beforehand, and we still love him. Like that's how good that guy is.
Oh man, you guys are more. If I was gonna go to a concert and Eminem canceled at the 11th hour, I I don't know if it would turn me against him, but I'd be pissed. Like I bought this fucking ticket just to watch him. Like fuck everybody else.
Yeah, I mean it was a 3-day festival, and he wasn't the big artist that I wanted to see. He was like the second one, but
Who was it? Blink 182?
Blink-182, yeah.
Fair.
It was 3 days. Kendrick was supposed to close the first one. Blink closed the second one, and Imagine Dragons closed the third one. So
That's a solid lineup there.
I mean, those were the closer ones. I mean, I saw like 50 bands before, but yeah.
No, I know, but like if you want a headliners, like you could do worse than those 3.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You know what's on my bucket list? And I
What's on
need
your
to do
bucket
it before I
list?
die. I need to watch Eminem in concert once before I die.
I mean, that's feasible. Like that's possible.
But the thing is
Uh,
that I'm gonna be a dad very soon. Where's all my money going, Shema?
I mean, I told you to not do it, but you know,
I will be sure to show this to my child. Hey, your Uncle Chema, he didn't want you.
I'm sure you're gonna raise the child with enough open mind to be like, well, that's his decision as a free American.
What? And this is what no, I have I no I do it. So back to Helluva Boss. We got way the fuck
Back to
up.
Helluva Boss. Yeah.
So
So yeah, no, I didn't. I mean, as someone that didn't watch the show until after Hazbin Hotel came out, like the fact that this was delayed, like did nothing negative to
yeah,
me. Kind of sucks for the Helluva Boss team because like they were completely like they got the luck that they got a pop star to be on their show, and like they got tangled up into like unnecessary drama for
yeah.
nothing.
Well, Norman
Yeah.
Reedus was on that show also.
Yeah, that was surprising to me.
I mean, it made sense if he's gonna play anyone, he's gonna play the Snake guy. I mean, that shit made complete fucking sense.
Yeah, because like there's other people like Mara Wilson is in the show as well. She plays the teacher in the first episode. Maxwell Adams, like the creator of Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy, is in an episode too. Uh, yeah, like they got like pretty cool people, and like the main characters are like all great actors too. And Alex Brightman, like he's been killing it, and he's also in Hell of a Boss. I mean, he's also in Hazbin Hotel. I mean, he's Adam, so it's just cool that like they got to do all this. I really like this show. I don't want to compare it to Hazbin. It's it's
It's
not
not fair.
fair. It's not fair because it's supposed to be like a completely different thing. And also I don't expect these two to ever cross over. Like I don't expect it to. Maybe they will. I don't have like the they have to. Like no, it's fine if they don't. These are completely for different vibes. They're for different rainy days. And I am speaking of only the first season. I am a big fan of it. I love Helluva Boss. I'm a big supporter of it. I'll give this a good 8.5 out of 10 just for the first season. I think it's also short. It's only 8 episodes technically, so it's very good.
You knock it
It's
out in an
like
afternoon.
yeah, very much so. But I think it's very enjoyed if you like pace it out. So that's
Mhm.
always good. How about you?
I'll be real with you, 6.5. That's not a bad rating.
6.5.
It's just that's an average rating. Like five is like middle of the road. Um, it's
Mhm.
just it doesn't hit the same highs as Hazbin Hotel. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe this is just the groundwork and season two is amazing. I have not seen anything of season two, and I'll be honest, I'm gonna avoid season two up until the last episode in December. Then I'll binge watch the whole thing, and then we could do a follow-up.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. We can talk about season 2 then. Hopefully we can hear hopefully Husband Hotel season 2 like is like in the works by then. All right, so that should cover everything regarding Hello Boss. Next week, so we have two options.
Mhm.
We could do fucking Despicable Me 4,
Ugh.
or we could do Maxine, which is the third movie in the Pearl X trilogy.
Definitely Maxine. I really liked Pearl. X was good, but I really liked Pearl. So fuck it. Let's go all the way. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna close out the Ty West X trilogy next week. Hopefully, if everything goes well.
Did you
Good
review
because
X together?
no, I think you reviewed that with Fernie and then you reviewed Pearl with me. I think maybe.
I no, I think I reviewed X with you.
Maybe.
We did. We definitely reviewed Pearl. I remember because I loved that monologue at the very fucking end.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. I rewatched it again recently. I watched it with Jess because she hadn't seen it.
Pearl.
Yeah, it was funny.
What did she think of Mia Goth murdering Superman?
It was funny because like when he showed up, I was like, hey, that guy is gonna be the new Superman. It's just like, yeah, I could tell. Like white guy.
He looked it.
Yeah, I mean, no, he. Have you seen the pictures of him in the suit? He looks great.
Oh, look, he looks legit. No, I like it.
I love how the suit is just so colorful and like it's got the logo in the cape. It looks
And
awesome.
and he's got the shorts.
And yes, he's got the shorts. Good. That's what was missing from the Cavill version.
Yeah. Also, folks, a little shameless plug here. The DCU episode 2, the Superman episode, is out now. It's already at 2,000 views in only 2 days. I appreciate everyone that's watching that because, goddamn, I did not expect that at all.
It wasn't shameful. I purposely moved the conversation into that direction so you could talk about it.
Really? That's why you're my co-host.
3 steps ahead, bro. 3 steps ahead.
Get you a co-host that believes in you like Chema believes in me.
Don't believe in me, believe in the no, what was it? How was the fucking I just watched the 2 fucking movies. Don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in the you, something like that. Anyway, anime. Yeah, you would like that anime too, which kind of
Which one is it?
It's called Gurren Lagann. They made it was a show, but then they made 2 movies kind of like to recap the whole thing, and they put them in theaters, and I went to see the 2 of them.
Okay, fuck it. I'll take it.
They're good. Yeah. But yeah, next week, let's do Maxine. And yeah, that should cover everything. In other news, One Piece season 2 started production, and they added a bunch of casts into the cast list. So
Oh yeah,
very exciting. Very exciting. A bunch of people that I've never seen, which is better because I feel like they're all going to really fit into the character. And for some reason, David Dasmakian is going to be in it too as Mr. 3. That's going to be awesome.
What's called? Let me see. I'm looking at One Piece season 2 casting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the link. Have they given a timeline? Are they thinking hopefully next summer or it's gonna be longer?
I think it's going to be early next year. I don't think it's going to be until next summer. Also, I heard a rumor that they're going to shoot season 2 and 3 back to back. And if that's true, that will be amazing.
Oh shit, dude, that'd be a lot of work though to film back to back.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if they can pull it off, fucking go for it.
Yeah. Because they released the cast and it's like, okay, like there's Smoker, there's Ty. The beginning of what's supposed to be next be like a CGI, or if he's gonna be like a Muppet, they have to show who's gonna play Dr. Kureha. If God is real, it will be Jamie Lee Curtis. And especially they need to show who's going to play Porcas Diaz, who's going to play Vivi, and who's going to play Nico Robin. So that would be very exciting.
I love 3. I love the 3 casting. I can say that much.
Oh yeah, David Dasmakian. That was awesome casting.
Julia is where do I know Julia from?
Julia.
Do you know she plays? I can't place her, but I know the actress's face.
Oh, she's playing Tashiki?
Yes.
She was in the Fear Street movies.
Julia, what's her last name again? Julia what?
Rowald. She was in the first Fear Street movie. She got her head put into like the meat slicer.
Oh, is that where I know her from? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Actress. Oh god, I don't want to say the wrong name. Is that Fear Street trilogy, right?
Yes.
Fear
in the first one.
Street trilogy. Okay, I'm just gonna say this out loud once. That way I can explain to you why I'm looking so hard. Yes, I was right. Okay. Was she in what I think she was in? Fear Street trilogy, yes. Where is her IMDb? There it is. Is she the same actress I'm thinking of? Why doesn't it have her movies? Oh, she's only been in Fear Street, hasn't she?
I don't know. I've only recognized her from that. But yeah, it's funny because like the girl who played Nami was also in Fear Street. So yeah, little by little, they're making them all come out here.
Nope, I was thankfully wrong. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't make the mistake. That's kind of fucked up. I got her confused with a different actress. Well, so One Piece season 2, hopefully out soon.
Yeah. Did you see the video of all of them reuniting?
No, I haven't seen any of it.
It's so good because like they did this pretty nice joke where like it's like every one of the Straw Hats is like kind of recording themselves like from the airport and then getting back to the Mary and then getting all together. But what they do is they made them all like a little map of them going from like their country of origin to South Africa, which is where they're recording. But when they made the Sorrow one, they made him like stop into all these different like strange like stops because that's what Sora does. Like he just gets lost everywhere. So very good. Big fan. They did this really cool thing where last week, every day of the week, they just revealed new casting, which was awesome. Like that's but again, I need to see who's playing BB. I need to see who's playing Robin. I need to see who's playing Chopper. I need to see who's playing Crocodile. Like I need to see. Cool. It was really cool to see Smoker and Tashigi. Smoker and Tashigi are going to just steal the show for like the first couple episodes. Like I love these two characters. So,
But I mean, I would assume wouldn't Chopper be fully CGI?
I don't know. I think he's gonna be like Baby Yoda. I think they're going to find a way to like make him work like that. Maybe.
Hey,
Hopefully.
you know what, man? If it works, it works. I'm not gonna argue.
They need to like because that's like that's one of the cutest motherfuckers that's ever like walked in the history of anime. They need to make plushes of that bastard.
I still cannot fucking believe that we got a One Piece live action show and it actually worked.
Me too.
I can't fucking believe it. I really
Me
hope
too.
that they can continue to capture that magic.
Me too. Which only proves that one of two things is real. Either the people who made the One Piece live action are extremely dedicated and were the right people and love the source material enough to like make it, or One Piece is just perfect and cannot be made badly.
I see, you know what, always One Piece was the only show has the only thing that's made me go, maybe they can do a live action Dragon Ball Z movie.
They tried.
Maybe.
Remember?
May we don't talk about it, Shema. They've never tried to do a live action Dragon Ball Z film. Maybe after this, maybe they can try because they've never done it before. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you for welcoming us. My name is Chema.
Shema, hit the outro.
How was the outro? You were supposed to say your name.
No, you said thank you for welcoming us.
Thank you for having us. My name is Chema.
I've been Eddie.
This was the robot. How? No.
Signing off with a reminder
To watch
give
One
these shows a
Piece.
chance. Give shows that you don't know if you're gonna like them, give them a chance.
Yeah, like One Piece.
Or Helluva Boss. Not Velma. No one watch Velma. Fuck Velma.
Oh God, you and Velma, Jesus, like it's over.
I will. They did season 2.
Yeah, but like you could just not watch it.
No, I didn't watch it.
Then
Look,
then what?
you know how in Inside Out 2 they didn't have Mindy Kaling and Bill Hader? Only one of you were missed. Bye, everyone.